information. Log it.
Si Africa yoka etali mativu ku ngeri presidenti oba ku ngeri y'amawanga agabeeru France.
What's up guys, welcome back to Fan TV Media guys. If you are new, please just consider subscribing to this channel and turn on the notification bell. If you've not shared to your friend, please do so. Share to your friend so that he can get any update that I may put on our platform. Guys, protest on 30th. The day is today, 30th. People are protesting from different countries, from different continents, the blacks from different continents. Just watch this video and we proceed about this story.
Do you want us to call? Do you want us to call for our 400,000 black men and women that are serving in the armed forces of America to come out and come home for our fighters in America with the evil forces of racism? What we are saying to you now is that injustice brings its response. And this is why Thomas Jefferson said, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just and that his justice cannot sleep forever. Why are you trembling? God has already entered into the fight. The plagues are already here, and they will get worse. And as you plan to kill our people, watch what God does.
Si Africa yoka etali mativu ku ngeri presidenti oba ku ngeri y'amawanga agabeeru France ne America gye bayingiddemu omukulembeze w'e Burkina Faso omukulu Ibrahim Traoré wawula okwetoloola ensi yonna bavumiridde ekikolwa kino okubanga ate balese ebibakwatako ne bayingirira ate obukulembeze obutali waabwe. Ensi yonna eguddemu nabe era nga bali mu kwekalakasa ku kiro ekyatuuseewo oba ekyayogeddwa okuba nti ate amawanga abiri okuli America ne France batadde ekipapula kibayita kibakuntumye ate ku mukulembeze wa Burkina Faso kino bakitaddeko obusungu bungi. Banansi bangi abali mu kwekalakasa nga bavumirira era nga bataddewo ennaku nga 4 okubanga beekalakasa ku kino ekigenda maaso eri pulezidenti wa Burkina Faso omukulu Ibrahim Traoré.
The United States of America, who was asking the people of Africa, who was asking the black people of Africa to leave America and go back to their land. Is it not the same Donald Trump who was asking and chasing black people in America to go back to their land and go and develop their land, and find a good leader for themselves? Is it not the same Donald Trump? What is your business with Captain Ibrahim Traoré? Now the good leader we have found, that you are asking us to leave your land. Now we go back to our land and we are now finding the good leaders who can develop Africa for us. You want to assassinate him. Let me tell you, Donald Trump, let me tell you, NATO, this generation is a different generation. You can never continually to be assassinating the good leaders of Africa. This generation, we have all the means, we have the media, we have every kind of power we can do to protect our leaders. This is not the time of Gaddafi. This is not the time of Nkrumah. This is not the time of Patrice Lumumba. This is not the time of Stephen Biko, our great leader you have assassinated and overthrown him. This is not the time. This is a different generation. We are ever ready to protest. We are ever ready to save our good leaders, because our leaders is for us. They are not for America. They are not for NATO. They are not for France. Captain Ibrahim Traore is for Africa. Captain Ibrahim Traore is for Ivory Coast. Captain Ibrahim Traore is for Burkina Faso. And the time to protect him is now. We are uniting to save our good leader. Captain Ibrahim Traore must live to see his good work. Thank you, youth of Africa. Share the life. Let's protest against them.
This moment, my brothers and sisters, is calling for unity of purpose. The abuse of black people around the world has got to come to an end. We can no longer continue to accept the status they put us in to be the world working class to perpetuity. I refuse to accept that. As a black woman, I refuse that. As a mother, as a grandmother, I refuse to leave this world the way it is for my children, grandchildren, and generations to come. Something must be done. And it starts with you, taking that ownership, taking that responsibility to wake each other up, to educate ourselves, to understand the genesis of why we are where we are as a people. We must come together, just like other races have done. Unity of purpose is what this moment is calling for.
2 days more to the protest of solidarity with Ibrahim Traore against the USA and France. Okay, so we are meeting at the Independence Square at 10 a.m. in the morning, 10 a.m. okay, on the 30th, so 2 days from now. And I urge all of you to be there. A fight for one is a fight for all. Okay, as the youth of Africa, it could be you next time. So we need to fight. We need to fight a good fight. Okay, when Muhammad Gaddafi was killed in 2007, most of us were young. And the media actually like painted him black. Okay, they made him look so bad before they killed him. So most of us couldn't really feel the pain. But today, how do you feel as a youth of Africa? When you think of Gaddafi, when you think of Kwame Nkrumah and the rest, Sankara, like the rest, how do you feel? So let's all come together to prevent this from happening again. So now the hashtag to be used is hashtag hands off Burkina Faso, hashtag hands off Ibrahim Traore, hashtag hands off the Sahel. Let's do this together. I love you all. See.
So just a reminder, tomorrow on the 30th of April 2025, the people around the world will be protesting in solidarity with Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore. The people are saying they will not allow what happened to Gaddafi, they will not allow what happened to Patrice Lumumba, to Thomas Sankara to happen in Burkina Faso and to happen to the president of Burkina Faso, who is Ibrahim Traore. So the people are protesting tomorrow in solidarity with him against France and USA. They are asking France and USA to leave alone Ibrahim Traore to work for his people and to work for Africa. So yeah, let's see tomorrow.
This is on, we are on 30th, whereby people are coming out to protest, demonstrate about the discrimination of Africa, about the discrimination of Burkina Faso by the Western, whereby the West American came in and decided to assassinate Ibrahim Traore. So Africans have come all over to protest about this. And I've seen some of the Africans who have come in to assist, who have decided to assist this process. I may name some of them who have decided to do this. One, I've seen Cameroon, Namibia, Somalia, Kenya, Jamaica, and there are some of them have decided to protest about this thing that is happening. If you are youth there and you've not come out to do so, please do so. Even some blacks who are in USA are playing this. Some black who knows that Burkina Faso is the best country. They believe in Ibrahim Traore is the master who can change Burkina Faso. In few years that he is in the government of Burkina Faso, since he came into the government of Burkina Faso, we've seen development. We've seen in agricultural, there's a development in infrastructure. So people believes in this guy. After the leader of US and France decided to discriminate, decided to fight this Ibrahim Traore, most youths, most people, you remember the Gen Z, when decided to protest against the poor governorship, you saw what happened during those days. During last year, on last year, you saw what happened. But today, you've seen different countries, different people in different continents have decided to come up with Ibrahim Traore, have decided to fight against French, to fight against Americans. These are key supporters of Ibrahim Traore. These are the key supporters of Ibrahim Traore. The one we believe that will assist Ibrahim Traore till Ibrahim Traore defeat this fight. Alliance of Sahel. You know, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger formed Alliance of Sahel state, a regional bloc established after their collective withdrawal from ECOWAS. You remember, they withdrew from ECOWAS and decided to form Alliance of Sahel, which made some of the Africans who were in ECOWAS not to agree with these three countries. Burkina Faso, name them Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. These are the three countries that decided to walk along. They decided to do away with the whites and decided to form their association so that they can conquer, so that they can give their people what they need. They can serve their people in the right way to be served. Russian, you can't forget Russia. You remember Russian have come in. Russian have just decided to give some of the provide military assistance and security support. Military have been given to Burkina Faso. The president of Russia is the one who have decided to move with Ibrahim Traore. Most of the military equipment, most of the securities have been given by Russia. Turkey and North Korea. Turkey and North Korea, they have cooperated with Burkina Faso. Turkey gave Burkina Faso drone to enhance the country's surveillance and combat capabilities. And North Korea is considered to potential source of arms, reflecting Traore's strategy to diversity military partnership beyond traditional of Western alliance. Turkey and North Korea. China. China has also extended support of military. China has also extended the giving out the military. We saw the other day, almost 100,000 military were 100,000 military came to Burkina Faso to wait for this day. And also, you've seen in TikTok, we've seen in Instagram, Facebook, youths are supporting Ibrahim Traore by posting the whole story. We are following the whole story from youths who are others in Burkina Faso, others in different countries posting this and decided to protest, to do demonstration against these two countries. We are these two countries that are threat to Burkina Faso. Youths have been reported in Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Namibia, Somalia, Kenya, Jamaica, and United States who are participating, expressing solidarity with Traore and imperialism stance and call for African sovereignty. We African, we are supposed to come together. We African, we are supposed to assist Ibrahim Traore in this difficulty moment. We African, we are supposed to assist in Ibrahim Traore so that African can depend on its own, so that African can no longer to depend from other sources, from other West countries, so that African can benefit on its own resources. As you know, African is the only continent that is rich, be it in minerals, be it in food products. Africa is the only continent that is rich. Gold, crude oil, tea, coffee, everything comes from African. Why is it African are poor? African are poor because of poor governance. This is why Ibrahim Traore has decided to overcome this. This is why Ibrahim Traore has come out to change the governance of its people of Burkina Faso. And we urge all African leaders, we urge all African leaders who want to prosper, who want to make the region to look like the other region that we inspired, other region that we want to Africa to look like in UK, we want African to look like the other regions that you are admire of. Leaders are supposed to come together and decide on their own on what to do so that we can prosper. And we youth, we are supposed to come together the way we have come together in this case of Ibrahim Traore, to make sure that each and every country that is in Africa has good governance, to make sure that each and every country in Africa does not has dictatorship. Every youth is good in sports. Every youth don't lack education system. So we African, we are supposed to come together and fight this the way we are fighting this struggle that Ibrahim Traore is passing through. Guys, let us meet in the next episode, and we are following what is happening in the whole world about this situation, about this demonstration of black people demonstrating against France, demonstrating against USA, America, fighting Ibrahim Traore. And guys, let us meet in the next episode.
Hello and welcome to Van TV Media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends to get daily updates.